Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Tanya June Moore. This is the 25th anniversary of the Sedona International Film Festival. I'd like to thank Black Magic Design, Digitech, and the beautiful Sedona Rouge for hosting here at the media room. I have a couple of filmmakers in my seat. It's a beautiful film. Please introduce yourselves and what your parts are, and we'll talk about it.
Go ahead, Catherine.
I'm Catherine Mercer, and I play AJ's wife. This is AJ Johnston.
I'm AJ Johnston, and I play Catherine's husband.
And the movie is called This One Step.
Yep.
And what was the concept here?
Well, we are here because our beautiful, amazing, talented directors are busy shooting a feature in Dublin, Ireland at this very moment. The Ray sisters, Austin and Westin Ray, and I think their concept was about a veteran returning home.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, yeah, and the struggles, you know, that families have to deal with vets with PTSD and stuff like that, because it doesn't just affect the vet. You know, it affects everybody around them, especially the significant others.
Yeah, so it's about like the family, like how this couple kind of copes together.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And you guys make a great couple on screen. We talked a little bit about that off camera. I thought you guys were really a couple.
Yeah, that is good.
It's very fun.
I guess that's the point of it all.
Yeah.
Cool.
So brilliant acting. Thanks for selling
Thank you.
it.
I try.
Let's watch the trailer and get everybody caught up with us. So we have a good trailer. Tell us about the film.
The Ray sisters, who I'll just keep lauding because they're incredibly gifted and wonderful people, talked about how we congratulate people on the battlefield that are at war, how that's a very glorious moment that we see a lot depicted very often in film. But really, it is the healing work that often goes untelevised.
Right.
And I think they were interested.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know, the forgotten battles. Everybody is quick to shake your hand and all that, but, you know, there's a lot more that goes into it with a lot of these vets, especially ones that are coming home with PTSD. And like we were saying before, it just affects family life so much, you know, and that's basically what the film really touched on. Did a great job at it, too. They did.
Yeah, and they when I was watching it, I was really affected by the connection of these two, because there's so many times that it doesn't work out that way. Mm-hmm. I mean, PTSD is a very serious, it's not even a disorder. It's just post-traumatic stress, and I hate it that we add disorder to it because it's not a disorder. How was it getting into character for this? I mean, what was the process like?
I think the most relatable thing for almost anyone is the feeling of loving someone who's hurting. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times when we love men and women, it's hard to process that or for them to speak about it. So it's just, I think I liked they incorporated hiking and dancing and just ways that, you know, he sustained an injury, and AJ really did serve our country abroad.
That was my next question.
Yeah, and so it's for him as well. I mean, that hike wasn't easy, and the dancing, and so probably more than he'll even say, and it was a challenge for him physically. Mm-hmm. So it was really meaningful to do those things together. And
yeah, thank you for your service.
Oh, I appreciate it.
And I mean that from the bottom of my heart, coming
you.
from a military family. Mm-hmm. How was it telling this story from your point of view, being cast in something so close to home?
I thought it was great. You know, I was really kind of worried about it going in, because I'm like, how do you kind of do this for real, but you're kind of acting on camera too. But, you know, Catherine and the Ray sisters, and they just helped me throughout the whole process so much. It was just, felt natural, felt easier. And I think it's a real, you know, I was pretty honored to do it, to tell you the truth.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're a natural on screen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
thanks. Great. It's great, and you're beautiful.
Thank you.
But you guys, I mean, it was really when you get to that last scene, I mean, my heart was just in my throat. I was watching it last night because I wanted it to be fresh on my mind this morning or this afternoon. And yeah, what a good sell you two are.
Well, I appreciate it.
And
It was mostly her.
No, I think you had a big part in it. I mean,
Yeah,
you had a
big
huge
time.
part in it.
I appreciate it.
And
Big time.
I could see that it took you out of your comfort zone, but I think that's part of this movie.
It is. You know, I always try to step foot outside of my comfort zone, for sure.
AJ's a musician as well, so I think you're used to performing.
Yeah, in a different manner,
Yeah.
I suppose. You know what I mean?
So you've had the premiere of this. Has it screened here at the festival yet?
I don't think
It screened on Monday.
it did on Monday.
Yeah,
and
and,
it is
weren't
again
here?
today.
No, we weren't here. So
So we're gonna see it.
yeah,
today.
this is our
You're gonna
first
see it
time seeing it
today?
here screening. So
Oh, great.
yeah,
Well,
we'll see.
our audiences tend to not let us down. They tend
Oh,
to be
great.
very, very good audiences. And not just filmmaker audiences, but people that actually go and watch movies for watching the movie. What do you want them to get out of this?
Whatever was in the heart of the Ray sisters, which they communicate so beautifully in all of their films. I'm just really, I'm such a super fan of these filmmakers. The way that these sisters work together, and they're both very creatively confident and communicative and warm and generous and thoughtful and funny, while also being very technically proficient, and they produce beautiful images. So I will go to the ends of the earth for these girls. I mean, they're very talented, and I think you'll be seeing many of their films here. The Ray sisters.
I love that.
For sure.
You know, it's a female-driven film, and it has a different feeling. You know, most of the films we see, especially about veterans, and then the after effects of being in a military situation. It's definitely a different feeling than what men filmmakers give
Sure,
us.
yeah, absolutely,
You know,
for
a
sure.
male version of
That's
this.
so true.
It captures a good spot, you know, and I'm glad everybody's getting to see it because, like we were saying, it's a real issue, and hopefully they can take away that, you know, people struggle with this a lot, and I mean, they don't even have to be war veterans, just different injuries and stuff like that. And
yes, it's
you know, I
not-
think they
it's
did
universal.
great. Yeah, great capturing that for sure.
And I think it just comes from a different place of the heart, right?
It's so true.
Yeah.
It comes from a different place of the heart, and I felt really different watching. I see a lot of veteran films, and this is one that felt really different.
That's so cool.
It's awesome.
So, yeah, there's definite feeling in this one. So where can people out there in the Webiverse find the film, keep up with what you're doing, follow you too?
I believe the Ray sisters have a website. I'm looking at their mother, Robin.
Yep.
TheRaySisters.com, I believe.
Social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook.
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
Ray Sisters Film on Instagram and everything. I'm Kat Merce, Catherine on Instagram.
I'm AJ Johnston
Yep.
Great.
with a T.
With the T.
With a
Don't
T.
forget
Not with
that.
an N. Don't
No.
forget the T. You'll get somebody totally different. And well, welcome to the film festival. We
Thank
hope
you.
you have a great time
Thank
here. I want
you.
people to see this film and be touched by it. I can't wait to catch up with you at the parties to see how
Awesome.
your screening goes this evening.
Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Stay tuned with us. Make sure you check out the movie, and we will catch you on the next round of interviews here at the Sedona International Film Festival 25th anniversary.